Hi everyone, my name is Diana, and today I will be talking to you about the benefit of asking for help. So, have you ever encountered a situation where you are seated in a classroom, or maybe you are trying to do a homework or an assignment or something you need to submit, but you don't actually have any clue? You will sit there for like about 3 to 4 hours, but not figuring out anything. This have been my case when I was back home on in ninth grade, back in Cameroon. So, because in that year I was supposed to write an exam by the end of the year, because that's how the system is made up. By the end, we need to write an exam, and I was in a class where, in the beginning, I wasn't getting anything. It was as if I was lost. It was as if everything that they were saying wasn't really part of me or wasn't really concerning me. I was struggling. Like when they gave me homework, I would struggle to understand it, but I couldn't. Especially in the science course. When I'm saying science course, I'm talking about chemistry, physics, mathematics, biology, and even computer science, because we were having all of those courses in one class. It was just so difficult for me, and I wanted to switch from a science class when I will be going to 10th grade or to 11th grade, pardon me, and I wasn't getting anything. And here, the first point will be the struggle. I've made up some research, and I've found out that struggles through the learning process is the result of many stuff, many things, can be caused by many things. It can be the environmental issue, it can be the mental issue, it can be financial issue. The struggle can come out from anything. But for my case, I don't really know. I don't really know from which aspect I will say the struggle was really coming from. Financially, I will not say yes, because I will not say it was part of the issue I was encountering due to my struggle, because my school fees were paid already. Environmental, I don't know. Maybe I will say it was the mix up of everything, or maybe it was my mental health or something. That was really the issue from me, not to be able to process stuff. And so when I see like that, I see that if I continue like this, I won't really be able to have my exam at the end of the year, and that would be very like sad for me, not only for me but for every other one, for my mom, because like paying school fees, and by the end you are waiting for your children or for your child to bring you a good result, and no, they come out with a bad result. That is not really a pleasant situation. So I had to like try to figure out something. I'm a kind of a shy person. I'm not really open to people. I'm always like in my own place, trying to mind my business and stuff like that. It's now that I'm just trying to like, after the lesson that I've learned. So after seeing that, I decided to say to my mom, to speak to my mom, how bad my grade were, how bad I was feeling, how like unhappy I was feeling with the situation I was going through. And I told her that, Mom, you know what? Please, is it possible for us to like, for me to start tutoring? And she said, okay, there's no problem. What I need is just like to have a good result at the end. So let's go. So she made me start tutoring. It was like by the end of the main class, I would just like stop to the tutoring, have my tutoring, then like go back home. And when I saw that, I feel like my shyness wasn't really going to help me by that time, Because if I was just continuing saying, I'm shy, I don't want to be associated with others, I don't really want to be like being into people business, that would have hurt me. That would have hurt my exam at the end. So that's how I started with my tutoring. And by then, I started understanding some of the point that I didn't get from class. I started going through, I started understanding, and I even started organizing class session, like tutoring session with other classmates, trying to be like associate with other students. It was like, if during our free period I will see that there are some students learning together, I will just also just come and just say, hey, is it possible for me to just join you guys to just see what you are doing? So yeah, that's what that was what I was doing. Also, because I was in the same class with my brother that year, I was taking him like, please, do you mind helping me with this stuff, or do you mind helping me with this stuff? There's this particular area of the class or the course that I'm not getting. I've struggled, but I couldn't get it. So that is how I was doing, and all went well. I started understanding much. I started feeling myself. I started being happy at the point, because I'm like that kind of person. Like, when I start understanding something that I've struggled with, and that finally I'm able to get it, I'll be very happy. I don't know for what reason, but I will just be very happy. I will just be as if I have achieved something. So that is how I was. And that made me that during the exam, I was understanding everything. Like much of my paper, like especially the science course, mathematics or stuff like that, I was also able to take the exam paper like this, try to read and have something to solve, which was not really the case in the beginning. But now by the end I was able to do that. And through her. And on that, I will point out that the benefit of help, the help that I find, help me improve myself, help me to be more open with others, help me to come through others to ask for help me to like improve, to have enough courage. It helped me in many things, and also it taught me a lesson. Do not stay by your side, not stay on your own zone thinking no, thinking about how other people will take you when you will come and ask for them for help. How people will come, how maybe the person to who you are going to ask for the help will see you. No. And for this, I want everyone who is going to fall into this video to put in mind that learning is a process. And this video is not just for college student or maybe high school student. It's for every learning person. Because learning is a process that will never end. Because may that be at work we are learning. When you are seeing a new employee, you need to learn how the routine of the workplace is, how everything is. So what I want to say is like, never be afraid of asking for help. Never say to yourself, how will the person to whom I'm going to ask the help, how is the person going to see me? I'll never be ashamed of like, I feel like I'm too high to ask for help, or maybe I feel like I'm too shy to ask for help. Because your shyness is not going to help you solve your situation. It's not going to help you in any way. So just put everything aside. Just say, hey, you see, I really need this help. And that is what I did. Because I see like my future was at the line. I feel like my mom's happiness was at the line. I saw many things and I decided that no, I'm not going to let this shyness to disrupt me from asking for what, or to access what I really need. And I want everyone to do the same. Ask for help whenever you need it. Go through someone who knows more than you to say, hey, can you please help me with this? It's going to be beneficial for you. And also, for the last thing I want to say is like, Herb is something that will always be part of us, maybe like it or not. And plus, we don't process things the same. You asking for help doesn't mean you are not smart, or doesn't mean you are less smartest, or doesn't mean the way you process is like poor or something like that. No, you have the different way your brain processing, which is not the same with others. So just put that in mind, and I thank you for watching my video. I just hope from this you will at least keep something, not be shy, not like try to put anything that will interrupt you from getting to where you want. If it's through help, you're going to get what you want, especially in the learning process. Go ahead, go for it. For sure, it's going to be beneficial for you. For sure, you're going to see the result of it. Thank you very much. Once more, it was Diana. Hope to see you soon.